Hello everybody, welcome to another day of Cosmoteer, No Pause Grand Admiral Engage 2025. Alright, today we're going to be looking at Cosmoteer Meltdown Update. We're going to start a brand new game. Under Career, we are going to leave it as Grand Admiral. Under Build, we're going to load a custom ship. We are going to load in this one right here, a mining starter. I couldn't find an overclock ship that I had right this second. So we're going to start the game with this ship. And we're going to see how well we do. Alright, I haven't played this game for a while, but what we do always is hit the N key. After I hit the N key, we're going to go here and accept all of these quests. And then after we accept all those quests, we take a look at the map real quick. We see where all the actual placements are. And we're going to go this way first, to the right. We're going to try to destroy ships, get as many credits as we can, come back and rebuild our ship as fast as we can. And we want to check the new mechanisms for overclocking. So I want to play around with some overclocking, and that's what we're going to do. And we'll see how this goes. Now, I haven't tested this ship in a very long time. I built it. No idea how it will actually do on Grand Admiral. I think it's going to be okay based on the last time I touched this, which is probably over a year ago. But we shall see. That's just asteroid field. There's our first guy. Just going to make sure I have everything on this. Okay, I have a decent amount of everything on there. So for those that are just tuning in for the first time, this is No Pause Grand Admiral Engage. Means we're playing it on Grand Admiral. And we are also not going to pause the game during combat. Maybe accidentally pause the game for other reasons, but most of the time we're not going to pause the game. Now on Grand Admiral, the first thing that you always have to do is you have to take out their weapons. Because their weapons can do so much damage, then you're going to take out their thrusters, disable it, and then we're going to take out the cockpit so we can salvage the actual reactor core much better, quicker. I know they made a lot of changes. Okay, now what we're going to do is hit the R key. Well, not the R key, sorry, the T key. Hit the T key, we're going to rotate to this side. Okay, I want to rotate the other side real quick. And so the T key allows me to do quick rotations this way, so I can take off this thruster. May not let me take the thruster out, so we're going to take out this one because he's trying to rotate the same way I'm rotating. Which will work. That's a pirate. Far enough away, so it doesn't matter too much. We are going to hit, I think... Now the R key's not what I want. Is it still the T key? I guess the T key can do what I want it to do. Get a little closer. Make sure this pirate's not coming at me. Okay, that took that out. Now the most important things for me is going to be this, this, and that. And then before I take all that, I need to rotate my ship already. H twice. Then come over here and take out that laser, and then take out thruster, thruster, and then 3 thrusters. And then I would love to take out the cockpit if I can. I think it was Control G. No, it was the wrong button. I can't remember how to mark it really quick. I have shields, everything else, so we should be okay. Now what I want to do is not the R key, the T key. See if I can get behind this guy. And I want to take out the cockpit and not the reactor, so I can take the... If it lets me. I guess I'm still not going to be able to. It's going to take out the reactor. Oh well. It still gives me 3 at least. So I'll take 1, 2, and 3. Again, I haven't played this game in a while. Is it G? Okay. And then I also want the CPU. Okay, so I need to fix... I really need to fix my resources, but before I fix it, I need to make sure there's no guys in my way. Okay, so I'm going to hit the B key and build. I'm going to repair all. We're going to change... Where is it? There it is. Right-click this. We need to take off all this other garbage that I don't want. Take off all the uranium, gold, titanium, copper. I don't need sulfur either. Enriched uranium is important, and these other ones are important too. I don't really need steel right this moment, so we'll take that off, and that's what we want. Then we hit this button right here, and we're going to go over here. We're going to click this. I'm going to hit the delete key. Dump that out, dump this out. And I don't really need coils, but we're going to leave that as is. We're going to leave a dedicated spot for enriched uranium and dedicated spot for processors. And the rest can be as is. This is where we're going to grab that processor so we can capture other ships. It's hypercoil, no, it's just regular coil. Okay, now that we got that important resource, we can come back over here. We're going to take the important resources over here, which is the enriched uranium. Which are those two right there. Hit the G key twice. And then we'll salvage out the rest of this ship here. And then, did they give me any CPUs? The answer is no. But that's okay. Now we already have enough credits to upgrade the ship. Before we upgrade the ship, we're going to hit this one right here, which are the two by the sun, and then we can go around counterclockwise, it looks like, go this way, and then hit the next space station and the next space station, which is over there. So let's hit this next one, which is right here. I'm going to hit the... I'm trying to remember all the hotkeys. Page up speeds the game up, I think. Yeah, okay. So page up, so we'll go times 4 speed, times 8 speed, times 8 speed's the max. We'll hit this little question mark here real quick, then we'll engage this guy. Or maybe we'll just engage the guy first and then go for the question mark. Let's see what it is. Okay, one of these. Take out that. Actually, I could just go straight for the cockpit, maybe? Maybe? Is he going too fast backwards? Just checking my shields. Yeah, I'm okay. So we can go straight for the cockpit and disable him. Now, if I have enough CPU ships, I could technically take this over right this second. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I can. Okay, so to take over our enemy ship, before I do that, make sure nobody's around, is you come over here, you hit this button, and you go over transfer crew and resources, and you're going to come over here, we're going to transfer over 2 guys. You can transfer over just 1. We're going to take a peek at this ship and see if we can rebuild it. Now I'm missing 2 CPU cores and I'm missing 42 steel, but the rest of the ship is fully salvageable. So we're going to leave that there for right now, and we're going to not abandon the ship. We're going to transfer the crew back over to my mining ship. And if I can remember the hotkey to mark this, it's a control click, control H, alt G, alt M. Okay, control M. There it is. Perfect. There we go. Marked that ship. We've now completed 2 quests. We have some enriched uranium, 1 CPU chip. I thought I grabbed a second CPU chip. I thought there was 2. No, you need 2 to capture that ship. Let's take this and see what's in here. There's a pirate. Nothing in there that I really want. Let's see if I could take on a pirate. It might be a level 3, which might be actually a very not smart idea right at the beginning on Grand Admiral. Let's take our chances. Why not? This might be the end of the first run. No, it's gonna be fine. It's just a cannon. Take off his thrusters. Oh, he's got point defenses, but my shields seem fine. Okay, shields seem fine. Point defense is already around in energy. We take out the cannon. Take out this. We take out that. And the ideal things would be to take out these things. And then we're going to hit the T key and try to come behind him. Which we should. Right there, we disable both thrusters. And there we go. Oh, I didn't get a CPU chip. Okay, I want the enriched uranium. Good to go. There's a space station over there. That's the freighter. Okay, speed the game up. Go times 8. Go back down to times 1 speed. I don't care about these help files. Hit the N key, hail the ship, turn in both these quests. I can now get a whole bunch more crew. We can now expand the ship out. We can also unlock. And what I want to know is when you can unlock heat management and other things. Is that 5,000? I don't know. This is the first time I'm playing this on this setting. So let's expand the ship. First things first is we need more crew. So what I'm going to do is, before I do that, let me double check to see what I have. It's not set. Do I have any other crew management stuff? That's just shields. Shields, okay. Which means I need this to be quarters. That will make me a bigger crew member. And then we will also change thrusters once we can. But let's first do this upgrade. Let's hail back this. We need large thrusters. Blueprints, I need large thrusters for sure. Now I have 9,000. And we're going to come back over here in blueprint mode. I don't want to pause the game in blueprint mode. I need to change that setting so it doesn't pause the game during blueprint mode. And then what I want to do here is we're going to move all this out. And we're going to change and we'll put in large thrusters. I'm tempted to move it down a square. Okay, only cost me that much. Change this. Need to change to something like that. That blocks this one right there. This can now change to more offense. We can now change this to a corridor. We can add more armor in. We want a double piece. And then this needs protection too. For right now, I got mining laser, I got regular. I actually maybe want to change this positioning. Like that. This is like this. Go ahead. And armor, lasers, mining laser, thrusters, reverse thrusts. Makes it bigger. I have a little bit more offense. I have shields. I want to upgrade the smart reactor to medium reactor when I can. I think that's good for right now. Make those changes, and while this is making the changes, I know it's going to pause the game to hit this, but I want to look for how do I change it so that the game doesn't pause in blueprint. Where was it? I know there's a setting for it. I don't remember where it was. Ship editor. Auto pause in blueprint. There we go. Turn that off. There we go. Now if I go here, the game will not pause. Keep going. Okay. Okay, now I need more crew members. Yeah, I totally have enough to hire another ship. What does that? What does that? Technically want to move. Fix it later. Okay, we got more thrust, we got everything else. Let's go get some more money. And I need one more CPU ship so I can take over the other ship. Flying a little bit faster so we can go through the solar system a little bit faster. We got lasers, we got disruptor, mining laser, tiny bit of protection. See how this does. All right. There's an asteroid field here too, so there's also a clear asteroid field. Let's see how that does. I was supposed to go counterclockwise, but I just went to the closest thing without thinking. Get rid of disruptors first. We're gonna run into a second one as it keeps backing into it. I already ran out of shields, I can see, because the disruptors ripped off the first part of the shield. Which is if I have double the engagement, then I'm in trouble. It's kind of far away fighting a civilian. Let's pick up this one. And the CPU chip. Oh, no CPU chip. It's okay, we'll get the rich uranium. And hey, the civilian took him out. I want... Why? What? Oh, I didn't sell the... That was not smart of me. Okay, so because of that, we're gonna hit the R key. We're gonna rotate toward the enemy ship that's beeping. Oh, he's not close enough yet. I definitely don't want to lose that enriched uranium. So before I do that, we're gonna click this, hit the delete key, and I can check that out. So I get the enriched uranium. Get that. You get it? You got it. Okay. Unknown contact asteroid field. There's debris there. Oh, point defenses. Let's take out thruster capability first, and then we'll take out the rest of the point defenses. That way he can't keep going backwards on me. And then let's take out this and take out that. Okay, let's see another one in there. Hey, this and this. There we go. Now I should be able to salvage this and this. And there's my CPU chip. Okay, so now I have my second CPU chip, so now I can go back and take the other ship. Rebuild it. But I need steel, which I need bigger storage. So, and then there was another ship debris over here with the rich uranium. Let's move closer. There's a CPU chip here. I don't see one, but there's a decent amount of debris here, and that's where we're gonna start making edits to the ship. I need more storage space. So what I want to do is move this down, and we need to be able to carry more stuff. I don't want to fix that. I'll fix it later. Do that to it. Speed the game up. Times 4. Slow it back down. Now we need to actually collect some steel. Right click this. We're going to turn steel back on. Over here, see where the... I can't see what's in there, but what I want is a dedicated enriched uranium spot, processor spot, and hypercoils if we have them. Alright, let's grab all the steel. As much as we can. No, it's not grabbing steel. H twice. We're going to turn coils, hypercoils off for now, and we're just going to grab the steel. Speed this back up. Slow it back down. Okay. There's a pirate. Let's go get him. Oh, don't even know what I'm looking at properly, but let's take this side first. So we'll take out the thrusters if we can. They're not doing as much damage as I remember for Grand Admiral. That or I just built this ship. I don't know. There's another CPU, 2 CPU chips, and more rich uranium. Speed that up. Slow back down. Let's grab the rest of the hypercoil, the rest of its coils. Speed back up. Good enough. H twice. Okay, let's turn this in. Sell off all the enriched uranium because I don't need all the enriched uranium. Come over here, take the second guy, so then I have a cargo ship, so I have 2 ships. Speed this back up. Slow back down. N key. Hail the ship. Station, sorry. Captured that. I forgot to accept this one. Our crew members are fine. We're going to come over here. We're going to sell all this off. Keep this. I only need... What happened to the 20 button? It's now 40? Or a stack of 40? I guess it's a stack of 40. Alright, heat. Heat. Tools for managing heat includes pipes, radiators, thermal batteries, and exchanges. Unlocked. Rapidly increases the construction speed of fire exchange, reduces ionic waves of heat. Alright, well, I purchased heat. I don't even know what to purchase next now. I already have overclock. I have to unlock it. Wow, how much does it cost to unlock overclocking mining lasers? 30,000? Okay, what about heat exchange? I better check to see if I have... Okay, I gotta have a radiator. So I can do what I want once I get the other... Let's get the other ship. Let's go construct this other ship. Maybe if I have enough steel. Speed this back up. Go back down. Alright, transfer crew members. Let's transfer 4. I don't have enough for the hypercoils, but I might be able to repair the command. Let's just see if I can repair the command. No, I don't have enough coils. 48 coils? Give me the crew members back. Let's go look for coils. Gotta be debris. It's gotta be debris here. Right? Pretty sure there's debris here or here. No, that's just that thingy. This was a fight for sure, though. Speed this back up, times 4. Grab stuff. Yeah, there's all the coils. H twice, one's in the ship. Go back to here. Times 8 speed. Slow back down. Now we can build this ship. Transfer over the crew members. Transfer over 4. There you go. And now we have 2 ships at the beginning of the game. Speed this back up. Where are you going? Yeah, either way. Alright, you go back to the space station. I don't know if there's any crew members. And what we're going to do to this ship, the first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to transform this ship. So we're going to load a ship, replace the design. We want to go for... I think it was this one? Let's do that to it. Yeah. This is too big. Get rid of this too. I will live with that for right now, but that's not what I wanted to do to this ship, so we're gonna build on it, or would you build on it manually? Discard. I'm just gonna rip it down to its bare bones. Control. Just rip it down to its bare bones. And then let's rebuild it with its storage. Big storage. Big storage. And then we need movement. I wonder if I have enough for that. 18,000 to do that? No, definitely not going to do that. And then we need to... It's probably too much. I'll just do one. Being too aggressive at the beginning. Then we need some thrusting movement. This will make it easy for now. Okay, we'll live with that. And let's hide my crew members. Those are the extra crew members there. You're gonna house some more crew members. We're gonna change this to double crew. Oh, I guess I can't do that, huh? Thrust movement. There you go. I'll live with that. 6,500. All right. Sorry, it took me a while to get my bearings. It's been a while since I played the game. Okay, so we're doing the counterclockwise, do all these ones, get the money, so we can build a heat. We're gonna change this one to a transport ship so we can carry around all the rest of everything we need. This guy actually flies pretty fast. We could use 2 combat ships at the beginning, but I'm just going to transform him into a transport ship. The main reason I'm not building it right now is we're just going to go fight some ships, salvage out of what they have so that we can save our credits, because I want to get overclocked mining lasers. Or overclock some kind of weapon. It seems pretty expensive to overclock weapons at the beginning, start of the game. Blue clouds. Hello. Is that a pirate? No, it's a fugitive bounty. What? Why'd you stop? Oh, what's going on here? I'm gonna lose a ship already. Why did he slow down? There you go. I should hotkey these guys. This should be control 1. Did that do it? Or maybe it's all, or maybe it's control F1. F1? I can't remember. What's F1? No. I can't remember how to hotkey them. Alright, strip that down, come over here. You can now maybe build 260. $68. Storage. Can I do this one? 176. Nope, too big. 140. Okay, I guess we gotta start small. Speed this up. Alright, how do I hotkey my ships again? Rotate this way with the R key. It's coming right at us. Oh, it's not building. Oh, is it built? I don't know. We got double the pirates coming, and I have no offensive weapons on this ship. Oh, he probably grabbed what I needed. I don't have... And I just saw it. I don't have any way to for an airlock for them to come in and out. Yeah, okay. I don't have an airlock. Alright. I need an airlock before this guy's... Just realized I don't have an airlock. There we go. But I need the other ship to build the airlock. Come back here. Or did they get out? How did they get out of space? Oh, there is an airlock. Clearly, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I do have an airlock. It means I don't need that one. Oh well. Oh well. Grab all this stuff. Alright, I need that. That. And... I didn't need to do it like that, but it's okay. And then this guy, I totally need to change this. Don't need all this garbage. Or mining parts with thermal canisters or any of this. We'll have him collect all that stuff though. Toss all this out. Alright, it's got a whole bunch of coils and stuff. This one. Okay, eject all the garbage, okay. Go over here. Now we should be able to change this. Storage, where's the storage? 105. Should be able to do this now. And we're gonna delete this one too. And we're going to centerize this. Maybe it's not centered anyways, but that's close enough. Do that to it. Alright. 1, 2. Is it control 1? Control shift 1? I don't remember the hotkey. I'm trying to figure it out. Control shift 2? Control shift F1? Control shift F1. Control shift F1. Control shift F2. Aye. Isn't it just control F1 then? There we go. Just control F1, control F2. Okay. Take that out, take this, and then take that. Thruster capability, hit the T key, come behind him. What is it doing? Did it really just face the... Why did it do that? Oh, you're kidding. It really just tried to do... Interesting. It literally faced... The AI forced it to face... Not toward the enemy, but try to fly around. Which is new. I'm not gonna try to do that again. And see, that's the downside of blowing up the reactor. What's just happened? I only get 1 enriched uranium instead of 3, which is a huge loss. How do you select multiple targets at once? You hold the shift key down, Carter. So you hold the shift key down and you right click. Let's go back to the space station. Well, let's gather this. This is the guy that's carrying everything. Alright, he repaired that. Give him energy. And part of the reason probably why I'm not strafing is I don't have enough side thrust or anything like that. So what I want to change, and we might just change it now. Oh, you're welcome, Carter. Let's change. Thrusting. Let's change. Let's do double side thrust like that. That's kind of funny. Now we have double the pass in. I know there's a lot of doors. Technically don't need that other door, but that makes that one that way and that one that way. I'll live with it. It looks goofy, but we'll live with it. Give me more side strafe. I need to be able to strafe. I need to be able to flank guys. Because what it did just there when I lost the side thruster is a big no-no. I need to be able to strafe and get to the side of ships. So let's see if this will let me do it. Alright, let's explore that one. There's a... It's only going at 58. Okay, so one of the things I need to fix on this ship, and we're going to fix it right now once this guy gets to the debris, is I need to change bigger thrust on this. This transport ship's just flying way too slow. Okay, that's a hyperdrive beacon. We're going to fly back to here to help this guy build, and we're going to speed the game up to ×8 so we get there really quick. Slow the game back down. Alright, now that we're here, this guy is going to come here, and the first new changes we need to do here is at least standard thrusters. Alright, and then what I would like to do here is storage, and make the storage even bigger if it's possible, which the answer is no. So hit Control Z, undo that. We could put standard thrusters on there at least, and then what we're going to change here is we need some other thrusters, at least for side thrusting, so we're going to do this so we at least fly somewhat kind of funny and goofy. It'll work. Harvest whatever else we can. You pick up the rest. Speed the game up. Slow the game back down. Okay. Now, in theory, we should be able to fly faster. So F1 should be this guy, F2 should be this guy, and we're good to go. He's now flying at 105, which is good. We're going to give the transport ship even more speed so we can pick up all the debris. The main reason I'm flying this transport ship back is he's only got 4 crew members when I should have the full 12 crew members or more. So, plus this guy's going to be able to come back and turn in the quest. So the benefits of having 2 ships at the very beginning of the game is I have my combat ship flying around to do the quests. I have my transport ship to pick up the actual resources and turn in quests for me. And so that's why I spent the time to capture a second ship and build it. And Caser FN, hello, welcome. All right, they're taking their time flying around. There's this pirate hunter. My transport ship flies plenty fast. It's not going to be. It's going to totally get out of the way of that guy. We'll just take a little detour like this. He's not even coming close. So we'll go like that. Okay, we'll speed the game up to ×8. Just fly right past that guy. I mean, I guess I should turn and actually go toward him, but ×1 speed. We're going to focus on this. That guy will make it back there. Let's take on the next one. Disruptor first, then we're going to take out the thrusters, and then we'll take out that. That point defense on Grand Admiral, normally I take out point defenses, but the shields are holding up pretty well, so I don't have to worry about that too much. Okay, we got one CPU chip, and then we're going to hit the G key, and we're going to take out... we'll just salvage the whole thing then. We got one repair for armor. Come back over here. Now we'll do this. Hit the N key. We'll turn into 3 quests. We'll hire all the crew. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can put 6 more crew members out so we can hire the whole crew. The steel. I don't really need the steel. I don't need the hyperquills. Oh wait, no. That's buying. I don't want to buy that. Okay, so I have 28,000 credits, which is not enough to buy overclock mining lasers. But even if I buy overclock mining lasers, I know everything else is expensive, so it's still going to take time. Did I salvage everything I need from here? There's steel and coils. Okay, this guy's mainly full, but what we're going to do here is transfer ship now has the crew members and the space. He's going to come here and salvage the rest of this. Explore that, and we're going to hit the next quests. I just hold the shift key down so I queue up, so he's going to hit this and he's going to start flying to the next one. Speed the game back up. There's an enemy pirate. That's just a hyperdrive beacon. We're going to go straight for the pirate, see if we can catch him. I don't know if I fly fast enough yet. Only 93. Let's speed the game up. See if we can catch that pirate. There he is. Slow the game back down. Absolute times boost speed. Let's get this one. Let's get the disruptor first, then the cannon. See, the disruptor ripped off my shield, and then I'm taking damage. You can fly 2 ships at the same time now. You could always fly more than 1 ship. People just didn't know how to capture it. So if you're wondering how to capture multiple ships, I explain it at the very beginning of this video when I was at this live stream, while I was actually showing what you need to do to capture a ship at the very, very beginning. In my gameplay, in my Grand Admiral gameplay, and if you watch how I play, I always fly with multiple ships. Yeah. So if you want to see how you do it, this is why I always take CPU chips, most important, and enriched uranium are the 2 most important resources at the very beginning of the game if you want to have more than 1 ship. Everything else that is just extras. And then once you have 2 ships, you have a cargo ship, which is what I'm doing right here. And then you have an actual offensive ship, which I have right here. And that's going to salvage all of that. I'm going to come over here, repair. Hit F2 twice. I think we gathered everything. I think we're missing a couple more things there. Yes, my kid. Love you too.
Is that the video you recorded?
I am live streaming right now, correct. Alright. That picked up this. This guy's gonna come over here. He's gonna take this one. This ship, we're gonna come over here and we're gonna sell off. Normally what I did, and I forgot to do this, I want to transfer all my enriched uranium over to the cargo ship. This ship is for combat. Just keep going, attacking, keep going. And my other ship is meant to turn in quests and everything else. But because the ship's already here close enough, we're going to turn this in. We're trying to get to the 30,000 so we can get overclock mining lasers. And we'll see how that goes. Let's turn in this. Okay, sell. I don't want to keep that. I don't want to keep this. And then now I don't really need too many CPU chips. I can keep 2 CPU chips if I want to capture another ship. I don't really need to capture another ship right now. The coils I am going to keep, but we'll sell off this for right now. This will allow me to now research overclock mine lasers, and we'll see if we can get our first overclock weapon in the game. Here we go. Researched it. You're gonna come over here and grab all this. The next thing I want to research as well, which is gonna help me a ton, we're gonna get it right now actually, is the manipulator beam. Super important to get if you're playing my play style with trying to gather everything. And so now that this guy's we're not close enough. What's going on here? Or is he full? overclocking? What's going on here? I have steel. I have an airlock. Oh, okay. So you see this right here? These are prerequisites of the here designated. Sorry, I had to talk to my kid. He was decided to play his game next to me. All right, let's take all this. Take off the Hyperion. All right, that's this. That's this. Those coils. We can now build a manipulator beam with the other one. Let's go and take this one. And you. Can I build a manipulator beam? Let's check this out. Push the B key. We'll come over here and manipulator beam. Can I put a manipulator beam on this ship yet? I would like to. I don't have the hyper coils for that. So Control Z, undo that. For right now, we're going to try to find. We're going to have to build the manipulator beam over there, but we don't want to put it exactly where that same spot is. So this guy's going to come over here. And while we're doing that, flying, I'm not pausing the game while building. I need to move this down 2. We need to put the manipulator beam closer. We can then add another storage for now until I get another manipulator beam here. Maybe I could put 2 manipulator beams. Let's do 2 manipulator beams for right now. Can I do bigger storage? Bigger storage. Can I do bigger right now? I can! That's not too expensive. I'm willing to make that a sacrifice. Let's make that sacrifice. P key, do that. They're building. F1 twice. Let's take on this guy. Take out the cannon, then take out. Is that? It's not a. It's just a cloud making funniness. We're gonna take out the command deck so we can salvage this. The small reactor is the most important thing out of everything. I don't really need CPU chips anymore, but I still take them anyways because they're worth a decent price. And then the only thing that I really care about on this is the reactor. Why is it not doing? I don't know, they changed the way the hotkeys work. I hit G, I'm just gonna select it all and just do all that. This guy should now be built, which is good. Okay, the next thing I want to do is we want to make our transport even faster than it already is. We got manipulator beams, we got movement. He can now come over here and, oh wait, before I do that, H twice, N key, turn in the quest, check how many crew members. I forgot to add the 6 more crew members, so let's add the 6 more crew members here right now, so we can have all 6 crew members in here. Hire the crew members, put it in other quarters. I need to figure out where to put it. We're just gonna put it right here. And just so we're already prepared, we're just gonna do that. I know it's gonna cost me silliness to do that, but we're gonna do that. Cost me a bunch of credits, but repair? What's broken? Oh, just that. I don't need the faction reputation. F2 twice. They're building that. Then you can hire the crew members. F1 twice. We can jump back over here. Come over and finish this quest. Then we can build the next space station. We'll go to level 2 and get more stuff. Now, what I wanted to do is I want to start building overclocking. So this is where I'm going to go over here to heat, go into blueprint design, and we need to start designing it so that we can take on the heat for this. So in order to do that, I'm thinking I'm going to put the radiator here. Now. Is that armor? Yeah, I don't want to lose the thrust, and then that's going to be right there. The radiator is going to take the heat, and I need hypercoils, which I don't have. So, where's the ship? You need to purchase Rip coils. These. How many can I get? I'll take all 40. And then we can have overclock weapons at the very beginning of the game, before we left the first space station. Down 1. Maybe it has to be down 1? Does it have to be by the door? Can't it be up? Don Wayne probably knows more about it than me. I haven't played around with overclock weapons enough. Whoa, what is it doing? Okay, we took out the cockpit. I don't need a third ship right this second. You only want 2 at the very beginning. If you have 3, you're going to start really going all over the place. This was probably a pirate base. We're not going to do that right this second. Okay, I got that. Where's the line? I need F1. Okay, F2, you come over here to pick up this debris. Does it have to be down 1, Don Wayne? Do I have to put it down 1? Can I put it here? Isn't that still going to pull heat from here? I think it still will because it's attached. I don't know. We'll test and see and we'll break it. Yeah, that's 2. That's totally going to be either pirate base or space station being attacked. Was it Control M? Control M. Not custom marker. Usually doors. We'll see. Maybe I'll break it. Here's my test. We'll test it out. This guy's going. Why am I flying so slow? I did add a whole lot of extra weight to this ship. So the next upgrade on the transport ship is I need to put large thrusters, and then we'll move this so that it can move around a little bit better. Right now it's just the cargo ship. There's the debris I want. Okay, don't need any other garbage. Let's catch up to this guy so we can do our overclocking, or attempt to do overclocking. I don't know if I'm going to do it right. We'll see. Wait, that is a... Okay, that's a pirate base for sure. We're not going to do that. I am not ready to do that. Even though that's the level 6 quests. We're not ready to do that on Grand Admiral. If it wasn't Grand Admiral, I could probably modify the ship enough to do it. Or if I at least had 1 overclock weapon, then maybe. But we're not gonna test that theory right this second until we have at least an overclock weapon. Not all doors are heat connections. Boy. Yeah, I didn't want to make sure I ran into it. 2 guys at once on Grand Admiral. Definitely a way to get beat up. Heat. Okay, took that out, take this out, take this thruster out. Take this thruster, this thruster, this thruster, and this thruster. Now I can hit the T key and rotate behind him. Or attempt to. Is he still going too fast backwards? Alright, H twice. Doing silly things. I don't have enough thrust to do what I wanted to do. We're just gonna go straight for the command. This guy would now be good to at least put miner lasers or something on him so that we can at least flank from 2 different directions. The main thing I want is the enriched uranium. I want 3 enriched uranium. It's the most important thing to grab from these ships. You see right there, I get 3 because I didn't blow it up. This guy can now harvest other things, and this guy can break that down. Alright, now I can do what I think I want to do, and we're going to experiment by putting it right here, and it may fail, but we're going to find out. And now that I'm thinking about it, I actually want to move this. No, that's not going to work. Control Z that. Okay, I got my radiator on there. Now, in theory, we can overclock that. And in theory, I'm just going to turn it on and then turn it off. Okay, so it's not sucking the heat. So like Don Wayne said, I put it in the wrong place. This needs to be attached to a door in order for that to work. So let's move it down one. I don't want my ship to blow up and burn just because of testing. So that's what I did, was I selected the radiator. I turned the overclocking on, because you see right here, overclocking, this is overclocking. Turn the overclocking on. And now it's attached to the door, and now I can come over here and turn this on, and you see how the radiator's dispersing the heat? That's how you know it's working. There we go. I now have an overclock weapon. Okay. Is that more debris? Let's go take it. Do I have full crew members? Double check that at 12. Okay. Let's go to the next space station, which should be this. No, that's a pirate base. This is a space station. Did you notice the yellow lines in build view? I'm gonna say no. Build yellow lines. What yellow lines? Oh, those yellow lines. Okay, so you see what Don Wayne said? This is important for all the newbies. See, I'm still learning. See the little yellow, the little yellow thing right there on the mining laser? That's how you attach heat pipes and other things to it. So, good to know. I'm just learning. The first time doing anything with overclocking at all. So, actually building it myself. I always was testing with other people's ships, but now Don Wayne has showed us how to do it properly. It's good. It shows connection points. Thank you for showing us that. That is good for all of us to know. Now, overclock weapons, for those that are wondering what it actually does or hearing it for the first time, if you come over here and you hover over it and you see that it says overclocked, overclocked adds an area effect to both mining beams, produces heat, waste heat when firing. So in the preview version and the test version, mining lasers as well as heavy lasers do area effect damage. So that's why you would want mining lasers. I'm going to actually go for this guy, and this guy's going to break off to this other one. All right, this is going to be a level 2 or level 3. And you can see right here they have cannons and they have shields. My shields are already down, which is not good. And I just lost my laser capability, and I'm not even taking off the shields fast enough. I'm actually going to lose this one. It just did. Well, I didn't save that, and I went overconfidence, and that's where I lost. Should have went the other way. So this is going to be a level 3 area, and the other one's going to be the level... This is level 1. So if I wanted to do this properly, this would be level 1, level 2, level 3. So it looks like it went straight, or this could have been just level 2. But you see how they had shields? And I even had disruptors, and I still couldn't take out the cannons and do enough damage because I didn't have enough disruptors to peel off all the actual damage from that one. Now, what I can do is I can either A, restart the game, or B, build from scratch. And to build from scratch, I would need to go back and rebuild back here. I have a ship right here that I can rip apart and rebuild. But first things first is I'm going to turn in these quests so that I can rebuild it. So I'm going to do a first attempt without actually having to restart the whole game. And we're going to attempt to rebuild this transport ship into a combat ship. Because I still have resources. The game is not over yet. We'll just have to pick up from where we're left off. So speed this game back up. Get back over to the space station. We'll go to ×8 speed. And we're going to start transforming this into what it needs to be. All right. Think about it. Think about it. My kid's asking me an important question. What's the important question?
What is that? Actually, mommy said to me, you sit outside to massage your feet.
Okay, tell her I'm in the middle of a live stream and I will do it after.
Okay.
All right, let's transport this ship into what it needs to be. We got 32 crew. We have 13,000 credits. And we now need to rip this apart and rebuild this. Da-da, that will make that like this. I need... Yeah, what I should have did is I should have built more armor. I got way too... I mean, I could go back and... We could start over with that same ship, right? The mining laser one. Come back over here. We started with this one, right? We load in the existing. There is this one. There's not enough beds, it says, but this is where we'll just build on top of it and see if we can rebuild it. It's one of the two. It's up to. I don't know if I have enough resources to do this, but we're gonna try. Large thrusters, large thrusters. This can be now be pushed back over here, push back over here. Not enough beds, it still says. I just want to know if I have enough credits before I go nuts on this. Okay, there is enough to do that. What I should do is undo some of the crew members, and or we just make the ship bigger. There is enough crew, there is enough credits to do just this. But what we also need to do is we need to fix the armor, because the armor's not... I don't have a double armor piece? Okay. Well, let's get rid of this first. Alright, we can rebuild the ship into this. But before we do that, we need to do something like that to protect that, to protect the thrusters. We have some reverse thrust, we have some forward thrust. This looks awful. This also looks awful. This should be... Let's redesign this. This here. And we need some cargo space. Cargo space is over here. Rebuild the cargo space. That's not gonna work, is it? And then that's there, and then this needs a door there. Way more crew than this needs. For right now, that's 10,000 out of 13,000. That can rebuild the ship to this much. There's a very bare minimum. But why is the armor only given one piece of armor? Oh, they have it like that now. Okay. One disruptor. Let's do this to this ship. Okay, speed the game up. Just lost my secondary ship. All right. Let's go to the second one, which is, yeah, that was area 3. So this is area level 2, and that was area level 3. So I went straight to area level 3. I didn't know that the quest actually allows me to go to the next one once you turn them all in. Complete them all except the pirate base, which would have been nice to know. Because normal times I always am guessing which one's level 1, which one's level 2, which one's level 3. But here we go. I do notice that I don't have a dedicated team members anymore for SHIELD, so it's going to be you. And then these guys will be here, so then this right here, they go straight to the shields as needed, and these are the rest of the crew members. Okay, good to go. We'll go to level 2, and then we can rebuild our fleet. Speed the game back up. The first thing I'm going to do is definitely going to put more armor and then layer stack it. We need double shields, we need a medium reactor, and we can overclock the mining laser again. I went straight for mining lasers. Normally you build out your ships much more before you go straight for overclocking. Okay, destroy pirate base, explorer, except that one. Come over here, and enough crew members. This right here, I have 6,000. We're not going to spend any of that money. This may... maybe. Okay, that's level 3. We're not going to... we're going to go this way, counterclockwise again. Level 2 ship. Let's see if we can handle at least one of them. We'll do... just so I don't have to start completely over, we're gonna do, I think it's a Control S. There. We'll do one quick save. Now we can reload back from this quick save, just in case. I don't want to have to start all the way back from the beginning again. I have autosave completely turned off, so the only time it saves is if I actually manually save it. Is it forcing me into this one? Alright, we're going to use a little bit of the game mechanic. The pirate hunter's going to engage the regular one, and then we're going to come over here and flank the pirate behind this one. Just because it's part of the game. It lets me. Stay behind, stay behind. Oh, nope. Let's back up. Hit the T button. We're now backing up on purpose. There we go, we took him out. Now we come over here. Double cannon. So long as I don't have the disruptors and the shields, but he has lasers on the outsides too. We're going to take out maybe the cannon first. We're making sure we're not running into any other ships. We're still okay. Take out that cannon. We're going to take out this other cannon. The lasers are not firing as much because he's running out of energy. There's this other ship. Did I just run out of energy? I need a medium reactor. Okay. Take out thrusters and thrusters, and then we'll take out the lasers. Making sure I'm not running into other ships. Take out that laser. Take out this laser, and then what we're gonna try to do is we're going to try to take out the thruster. Take out this first. We're going to try to take out the thrusters. You notice my damage output is very low. I went straight for overclock lasers, which it doesn't do more damage, it just does area effect damage. And I need more weapons for Grand Admiral to punch through everything that's happening here. And I have no sideways thrusts. You see I lost my sideways thrusts. I took damage over here too. Ah, it's okay. I still take 2 of those, which is enough for me. I'll live with that. Let's repair my ship right away. That repair this, repair this. This needs to repair that. I need to fix this design right now. Alright, center line is in the center line. Take off this. Let's rip off this one and rip off this, rip off this. This now needs to expand out more. That's the lasers in this. Wait, is there still enemy in? Okay. I need sideways thrusts. That's protected behind everything. I'm very tempted for... this needs to... be like that, and then this needs to be on the outside. We need regular lasers. Do I have heavy? I don't even have heavy lasers yet. Put in regular lasers. I need my side thrusts. How close is this guy? Okay, he's not moving. And then we need... I need sideways thrusts. I just need sideways thrusts. tempted to do standard thrusters, but it's gonna look awful, but it is what it is. Okay, we get some standard thrust. It's gonna be behind a little bit of armor. I'm gonna take a double piece, but double piece here. That's that way, that way, that way. That gives me a little bit more rotation. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Move this out of the way. We're gonna put the fire extinguisher over here. Rip that off. We're gonna double check to see there's nobody flying right at me, which is two of those. Get rid of this help tips blinking at me. Okay, I can do all that for right now, but what I don't like is large thrusters blocked. Yeah, that one right there. That's why I was moving this. Like that. For right now. We'll fix the rest a little bit later. Are they engaging each other? I'm not gonna be able to fight two at the same time right this second. This is like that, this is like this. I'm tempted to move this down right here. That's now a corridor that can do this way, this way. Yeah. Armor. That protects that a little bit better, that protects that a little bit better. I need a medium reactor, but this should change the whole... I don't want to build it right this second because these guys are too close. Clear asteroid, clear asteroid. Door missing on the right thruster. That door. Thank you. Alright. We're not building right this second. I know I'm already facing my back toward him. I gotta turn around. Okay, good. At least I rotated around fast enough. Take out the other cannon, we'll take out the laser. I know this guy's doing reverse thrust and I don't want to engage these other guys right that second. Alright, we're just gonna go straight for the damage on that one. Took out that one. Take this. I would totally rebuild the ship, but I'm in the middle of this asteroid field, which is going to be combat. The pirate hunter, and then this is another one. Okay, let's get further away. We're going to rotate this way. Hold the right click and right mouse button, rotate this way. And then now we can repair all and then change the ship right now. Okay, speed it up times 2, times 3, times 4. There's enemies. Slow the game back down. Alright, I have a little bit more combat capabilities, but not anywhere near enough what I want. Go over here, rip this off. We're going to already add in this. It gives me a little bit more extra, and then it covers that. Clear asteroid field quest completed. There's just the pirate hunter now, which means the pirate hunter destroyed it for me, and that this guy's going to be crippled. That's or not. This is going to be some debris. There's another ship that's torn apart. I don't see any rich uranium in it. This ship is basically a skeleton crew. Yeah, my shields. I don't like the new, but whatever. It does what it is, does. Oh, what's going on here? Take out the cannon in that one. I lost this whole side, and I lost whatever was here, which is crew. That crew members. Cannons were hitting me from the side. Alright. Level of fame increased. What would be nice is, do I have the CPU chips? I do. I can maybe. Oh, no, won't let me. Rip it apart then. Repair all, okay. I need a little bit more armor on the sides, and then I also need another secondary. And this is where I'm going to probably do it right now. We need a little bit more lasers. I need a medium reactor. That's the first thing I need. Give me a little bit more laser capability and damage. We then are going to put the armor on the outside. I don't know if I like the way the new system is for that. And then we have that like this. And these can technically move out. And now I can have more side thrusts just in case I need it. Where is it? There. There's a little bit more side thrust, and then I have this and this. Then that's a little bit covered, and then I should probably put a tiny bit of armor on the back just in case, because this is on Grand Admiral. Oi. Oi. Okay. Alright. Space for something. Alright, speed the game up, finish this crafting. Slow the game back down. I don't even know if I have enough hypercoils still. I guess it used to have a decent amount of hypercoils. What I want to do now is, if possible, now we can go back to our idea of overclocking, because I already researched it. I just need to figure out where to put it. I will grab the heat from that one. So I can technically overclock that one if I really wanted to. At 12. And then will I have enough to do another one? Can I do one over here? Oh, that's gonna cost too much. Where's the armor pieces? Flip it. And then this needs to be covered. We're gonna cover it a little bit better. Okay. Sure. And then we can overclock this, and now another one we can overclock the other side of the ship. And we'll see how that goes. But I really, really need a medium reactor. You'll need to cover the whole mining laser. Oh. Okay. Then we'll just do it this way. Which means that this armor also needs to cover that. And this needs to cover, we'll rotate this that way. That way at least that's covered a little bit and that's covered that way. And then this can, and there we go. Now we can overclock this silly mining laser. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, there we go, more pieces. Can I build the second one now? And can I build that? Oh, I can. Let's do another heating pipe. Make it look... I kind of want this to be... It's not going to work the way I want it to. That covers that. Okay. Else it's not like that. That can move down and... Design problems. Design problems. Is it the same spot? That's the same spot. There we go. All right. Okay, then now I rip this off. Then we can now put this here like this. We can rip the doors off on these things. We can overclock them, and they can do their heat radiation thing right there. And then we can. This can be a double armor. Take off this one. This can be double armor. That could be that armor. This can now be here like that. Ta-da! Maybe. Clearly, I don't know what I'm doing. Right? Fire extinguisher. No, can't do that. Lose all that. But I totally want a fire extinguisher closer to this in case it starts catching fire. All right. All right, that will do that. Now, in theory, is that enough heat reduction to overclock the small reactor? Oh, I can't overclock because I haven't researched it. Speed the game up. All right. Maybe? Yeah. Works for me. There's that one, there's that one. We need to go here. We need to do this rotation, then that, and then this. You'll need to cover the thrusters ones as well. What do you mean? Oh, I'm not overclocking the back thrusters. I only want to overclock these thrusters. Oi! Cancel. Not in build mode. Go click. Oh, I can't overclock them yet. Yeah, it's okay. They still have little dynamos in them. They automatically regenerate. I think. Believe. I could be wrong. I'm definitely okay. They do self-generate. They're just very, very slow. Okay. Destroy that. Destroy this. Destroy that. My laser is definitely doing good amount of damage. Heat's pulling where the heat needs to pull. Yeah, I need to overclock the side ones. Yeah, it went boom still, but now I have much more pieces to build. I got this, I got that. I really need a medium reactor. Oh. Let's fix the side armor, just in case. And we'll fix this too. There's a start for your heat and stuff in the building menu on the bottom left. There's a stat for your heat and stuff in the building menu on the bottom left? You mean just control? Like that? Ground increases standard thrusters effectively while significantly improving dynamo power generation, but also increases power consumption, produces waste heat while firing? Either way, I need to research, but we're gonna finish this last quest here and then we can go research stuff. I also need a secondary ship on the bottom right. It just depends on what you're hovering over. Case or FN. I don't want to fight two at the same time. I only want to fight one. And then we'll do this one and this one. He's already ripping off my shields, which I saw they just did right here. I lost a little bit of my front armor, but we're still okay. Put that off and then he's spinning. Yay! Okay. Oh, I got 4. Nice. Repair all. Okay. I really want a medium reactor, and then we can overclock these small guys if I have enough research. I don't even know how much it costs to overclock everything. Storage. My storage is already getting full. I only have one ship. I don't have a secondary ship, so this is gonna be a problem. I want to put storage here, but then it's gonna take him longer to walk. But in this case, we just need the storage. So we're gonna do it anyways. I'm just making sure all the doors are there. Okay. Grab more resources because we need them. Speed it back up. Slow back down. Alright. That quest done, that quest done. Okay, let's go back to the space station, see if we have enough to build a secondary ship if I can, or I need to capture a secondary ship. Wait, how come you're not moving? What's going on here? No power? Slow it back down. What's going on? I have no door there. Haha. No door. See, I knew I was missing a door. It's missing a door. I was looking at it, I was like, it looked weird. There we go. Now we can go to where we need to go. Alright, turn this quest in. 3 quests. I can hire more crew members. We can... 19. Let's sell all the... Wait, let's not sell that just yet. Let's see if I can get a medium reactor. 40,000. At 40,000, I can buy a medium reactor. I can buy a large reactor. We're not going to go to large reactor just yet. What we want to do is thrusters. We want to... Where's the thrusters? We want overclock small thrusters. Okay, we'll live with that for just right now. Alright, now I have enriched uranium and we need to fully redesign it again, but what we're going to do is, for those that are watching or learning, we're going to select this whole section, we're going to cut, we're going to go move it down. We're then going to go over here to the meeting reactor, we're going to slap that in there, just like that. It's going to cost me 12,000 to do that, but we need it. And now we need to move all this other stuff. Yeah, I'm going to move that up one. We're going to move the airlock. Take off the double airlock there. We're going to change this to double armor. Double armor. Now we have space there. This can technically move up, but we're going to leave that for right now. Actually, I'm going to move this down, put the crew over here, so then I have to walk all over the place. Put the door in this way. Yeah. Alright, as long as I'm not costing too much more. Might want to get rid of one of these. 260, no, okay. It didn't cost me more to do that. We'll leave that for right now. We'll have extra space. Okay. We'll live with that. For now. Speed that up. Slow it back down. Oh, these guys are double shields. No to no double shields. Just one shield. Okay, now we have a medium reactor, and we can now overclock these. We can overclock this. Overclock that. Overclocked reactor and capacitor makes similar version of a large reactor. Yeah, what I want to do is capacitors. Thank you for the reminder. That's capacitors. Where's the capacitors? Where are capacitors in this thing? Overclock capacitor, 13,500. Okay, expensive, but eventually worth it. Oh no, what is going on here? H twice. I don't have a door. Okay, now that I finally have a meeting reactor, I can now sell the enriched uranium. I need to keep at least 2 CPU chips, so I can capture another ship, so I'll get rid of 2 of those. Get rid of the enriched uranium. For some reason, I feel like I have way too many coils. Probably I need them. Speed that up. Sell off this other stuff. I can now research capacitors if I wanted to. I'm gonna research it now so I don't forget about it. If I even remember what section it was in. There's a lot more things to research now. It's under energy, isn't it? Overclock medium reactor, 225,000 for overclock medium reactor. Yeah, I prefer to get the large reactor over the medium reactor for capacitors. We're gonna save our money because I need a secondary ship. All right, do I even fly fast enough? We need to fix that too. Okay, we fly at 82, which is not bad. We've overclocked the side thrusts. We have overclocked this. I'm even tempted to overclock the shield. Which I may do. Maybe. We'll think about that some more. We'll live with this small ship. What I want to do is I need to build out the armor on the front head so I can take on bigger ships in a one-on-one. Take this out. And then take out this and this. And that. It's a large cannon. Alright, in theory I should be able to do this now. Sort of. Okay, H twice. Stop with the maneuverability, just wasting. Oh, it's still gonna destroy the reactor. I don't want it to destroy the reactor. And it still didn't blow up, which is a good thing. Alright. These can now turn into bigger storages. Because at this point, I need it. Now I can change this. We can change the head armor. This needs to be fixed. And smooth out the edges a little bit. Zip it. Alright, we got damage on this side, damage on this side, and that's a little bit more round, and that protects this. And what we want to do is double shield, so I actually want to expand this out, but we'll do that on the next ship. So the next one that we destroy, and I want actually heavy lasers instead of just small lasers, is we want double shield, shield here, shield here. We're going to move the mining laser back, we're going to put in more lasers, and then put disruptors, and then make it look more like a symmetrical ship instead of this weird thing. Okay, next quest, then that quest. Speed this up. I made a critical mistake at the beginning by losing my secondary transport ship by going to area level 3 when I was only on area level 2 on Grand Admiral, which definitely cripples the speed at which you can go through the first area. But we're able to recover at least. Take that out. Take this side. Cripple one side at a time. This is actually technically not safe. If they destroy this, they can hit the reactor. So I might have too much armor here. I'm gonna have to relook at the design, but we're gonna put double shields here real soon. It's spinning. It's spinning. Hey, I got him. Alright. CPU chips. Just rip all that apart. Alright. I should have enough pieces to do what I'm thinking of doing now, which is redesign the ship, which is I'm going to now rip this off, I need to put a secondary shield. We need at least 2 shields. I want to move this over. This has to move over too, so we're going to do this. We're going to grab this section of the ship. We're going to cut it. And hey, select this side of the ship. We're going to cut this side of the ship. We're going to move it out to 1. Move this one over. Move this one over. Put a door here. Now we got double shields. That's that. This needs to be a corridor. I need my laser. Both this. This can now layer stack. We can now rip these off. We can now put this in. Now I have head armor for there. This is going to be okay for right now. Shields. Technically, yes. Door in, door out, door in, door out. That's that one right there. This doesn't need it. I'm just making sure all the doors are connected. Doors. I lost one laser. I added double the protection. I don't really like that. So we're gonna do this. I like that better. Ta-da. Flip it. Sorry, flip it again. All right. Yeah. 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 It's totally not symmetrical. Okay, that one's covering that later. That one's covering that shield. So they are covering the shield still. I could technically do something like this. Right? Wait. I'm messing it up. I was thinking of adding a heat pipe here. And then putting a double like that. And then I can pull more heat for one and then maybe put another one. No. We'll live with that for right now. This can pull more heat from this one, that can pull more heat from this one, and then this one can technically be over here. And then this one could be over here, and this one could pull more heat from over here. In case we need to. Yeah. We're not gonna do that. And we have more space. This can technically move down one. And or not. We'll leave that for right now. This could be a manipulator beam. I'm running out of coils. This could be armor. 2 fire extinguishers, more space. Fix the head armor a little bit better. Okay, speed that back up. Slow it back down. We got one shield guy. These shield guys over here. You're that way. This one. Yeah. Okay. One more quest over there, and that's that one, and then we can go back to the space station, turn these in, we'll have more money, and we can do more research, and we can see the next overclocking weapon we can get. Or whatever we're gonna get. Overclocking is very expensive. Hold on. I feel like my guy's at a turtle space because I don't have enough reverse thrust, forward thrust. All this extra armor. So we need to fix that. I'm not flying fast enough. You see right here, this guy's... I'm actually concerned about this asteroid fight now. I don't have enough maneuverability. It's gonna be a problem. Do the middle one first because I do area effect damage. I know there's other ships coming at me right now. We're going to take off this other one, and we're going to take off this one, and then we're going to have to face this guy. Okay, so he's gone. I took out the weapons. We're going to go to this one. So you see he has no weapons. We don't care about him anymore. Take that out. Good to go. Now we'll face this guy. I'm going to take that out. We'll hit Control M. We'll mark this real quick, so don't forget about it. Okay, good to go. More pieces. Do I have any hypercoils? Repair all. No hypercoils, which is not a good thing, but I got lots of this. Double check to make sure these are still overclocked, which it is, it is, it is, it is. I can't overclock that because I haven't researched it yet. Alright, I need to get thrusters. That is my biggest problem right this second. Right click it. And we'll do that 2 more. We'll do that. We'll do that. Speed the game up. Slow back down. Go back to this other one. Grab whatever pieces we can from here. Speed this up. So we get back down. Okay, we got a lot of steel, a lot of other things. We've done the quest for Area 2. Let's go to the space station and see what we can get. Speed the game back up. I should probably explore these question marks here real quick. Is that a space station? What is that? Oh, it's hyperdrive. You can do this one too. I'm going in 90.6, so okay speed for... That's going to be a hyperdrive beacon too. Need more weapons. I want a heavy laser, so I replace the double blasters with a heavy laser. I want a secondary ship because flying around with just one is not going to help me as much as I want it to. We have the crew members for it. We need heavy laser blasters. Ion beams would be nice. We can overclock heavy lasers. Oh, we can have point defensive system too. Do I want overclocked heavy lasers right at the beginning? Thumbs up, thumbs down? What does everyone think? Well, we're playing with the brand new. Let's research it, even though that seemed very expensive. Large shields, overclock small shields. Ah, that's... Next time. We're gonna need a hyperdrive eventually, so I might as well finish just the hyperdrive. Huge thrusters, engine rooms. Without that for right now, we definitely want walkways. Large reactor. Hyperdrive beacon, explosive charges. Overclocked fire extinguisher closet. Yeah, don't need that right now. Okay. We researched double heavy lasers. And we can overclock them. Interested to see what overclocked does to that, if it's enough. I guess we'll find out. Speed the game up. It's an interesting first design of building it from scratch. Overclocked laser, overclock mining laser, overclock heavy laser. At the very start of the game. Seems interesting. We're just gonna blow them up. And at this point, because I have so much area effect weapons, I might as well just build a brand new ship. So, for those that are wondering or watching how you do that, you can hit the build new ship button. You can click it right here. We come over here to the ship editor. We load and replace the new ship. We come over to my ships, and I'm gonna select this one and see. Now we're missing, you can see hypercoils. So in this case, we're going to rip off the shield. And that. What else is requiring hypercoils? The disruptor. Okay, so we have enough to build this other ship. As you can see, we're gonna rip off all this other stuff, and we're just gonna leave it just as a blank template like this. We're gonna make it so, and this is gonna build the ship right here with what I have. Now, normally you can build it at the space station, but it'll cost a lot of credits, so that's why I built it in the debris to take all this debris to build this ship right here. We then slow the game back down. You then click this little button right here. You click transfer crew and resources. We'll transfer over 8 crew members. And then now we have a secondary ship. Usually I go about capturing my first ship, which is what I show, but in this case I'm building the brand new ship from the beginning. There's no weapon system on this because this is just going to be a transport ship for right now. You pick up all this extra stuff. We can then now add in more storage space. This is just a transport ship. Double check, make sure this actually can build. And so build that, and then we're gonna rip off the armor because I don't need the armor on this transport ship. And there we go. Speed that up. Slow back down. Okay. Now he can grab all the rest of this stuff. This guy can now we have 2 ships. Now we play the game exactly how we want. We're going to do Control F1 on this guy. We're going to do Control F2 on this guy. Now we macro them out. Wait, what's going on here? Recall crew? Okay. F1, we want to go back to the space station, grab the rest of the crew members, but I see there's a pirate hunter, so we'll go to the pirate hunter first. Oh, this guy's grabbing garbage. There you go. Get the garbage. Catch up to this guy. I'm gonna hunt down this pirate. Okay, disruptor first for sure. They're gonna rip my shields off. You see both my shields are already down. Take out this other disruptor. And then we're gonna hit the laser and the laser. I think there we go. So on Grand Admiral, you always take out their weapon systems first, or at least most of their weapon systems. Now this ship could be captured, as you can see, maybe if there's an actual airlock. I don't even know where the airlock is, but I've already built a secondary ship, so it doesn't matter. Just gonna rip it apart. This guy can now be built more into an actual cargo ship. So we'll come over here and we'll start that process. We don't need that door. Make it so. And then what I want to do here is we're going to move this over 1. We're going to put a manipulator beam on here. I don't have the hypercoils. That's what this ship needs to carry. It's going to need to repair. Speed the game back up. Slow it back down. Okay, I need one more group. I'm going to do Control F3 for both of them. We're both going to fly back to the space station, speed the game back up. We're going to re-recruit our crew, because remember this ship's down 8 crew members, and this other ship has 8 crew. Slow the game back down. Capture this. Hide the crew members. How many crew members? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crew members left. That one. When using... Oh, took the message back. Okay, contact. I can contact station number 3 already. This guy's got plenty of... Let's get rid of the garbage. Sell this, sell that. Keep all this. We want to grab more hypercoils. It's expensive, but I need it. And then this guy can sell off some other stuff I don't need. So this will give me my Richanium. Sell this off. It's 4,000 there. I get rid of most of my CPU chips except for 2. We'll keep the hypercoils. I absolutely need those. A lot of steel. We'll get rid of a bunch of it. Okay, now that I have hypercoils, I can build my manipulator beam here. We're going to keep this transfer ship small for right now. Good to go. I think I'm going to take the quest for number 3 already. Pretty sure the ship's good enough for that. As long as it's not a rescue, it's just, yeah, let's just go to the space station number 3. which is right there. Okay. Transport ship can now follow him. Don't know if I have enough thrust on it. It goes 86. So we need to replace these smaller thrusters with larger ones. And we have the base template. It's good enough for now. Where are you? Goes times 2 times 4. Oh, nope. Whoops. Don't engage. Take that out. Take this out, and then take that out. D key and try to go behind. I don't know if I have enough maneuverability to do this. This guy's ship's turn. Okay, H twice. Still got him. Rip that apart. Come over here. Grab the rest of this. When using heat exchange to remove heat to laser weapons, you need to cover build and the barrels as well. Okay, am I covering the barrels? Let me double check that. Yeah, it's covering it. Wait. Cancel. Oh, it's car modifications. It's covering it. I think it's covering it. I don't know. It seems to be working. Maybe. Okay, that's the destroyed pirate base. We can't do that yet. Think through the device, especially for people that have never seen this before. Like, there's so many things I don't know about heat. Just if you didn't know, yeah. The heat, these ones have to cover the barrels as well as what Don Wayne said. Make sure you're fully covering whatever it is that you're trying to pull the heat from. Let's see what that is. Alright, speed this up. Wait, what is that? Go back down. What was this? Oh, it's just carbon. Or copper, C, whatever C is. Fugitive bounty. Okay, this guy can technically start going back that way. Turn that in. This is the other space station. Middle one. The main reason I go for the middle one first is I have area effect damage. So you see it does a little bit of damage on the side ones already. The way my ship is designed. We're going to go for thrusters, and peel that off. I wonder if it's going to let me get up close like this. Maybe? Ah. The answer's no. It's okay, I still got 2 enriched uranium. Better than none. You can turn in that quest. Alright. I know I have double shield, I know I have a medium reactor. It would be nice to go to a large reactor, so I'm going to purchase the large reactor now. And then we're going to start upgrading to the next biggest ship. Already in area level 1. I know I self-built this first ship, but I'm pretty sure I'm just going to load in another ship and then overclock it. But what do you want me to do? Should I just build from scratch? Let the audience decide that one. Definitely large reactor. Need that for sure. Huge thrusters and engine rooms would be nice. I'm gonna research engine rooms right now. Huge thrusters, we'll research huge thrusters right now. And I think we'll live with that. Okay. we'll go here. It is getting kind of late for me. I have to go take care of a bunch of family stuff, so I'll probably wrap this one up tonight. And we can probably do another No Pause Cosmoteer Grand Admiral Engage tomorrow night. No promises on that one. Its work might come in the way, but I think this is where a good place to stop. So if you enjoyed this content, please feel free to hit the like button. It helps me out a ton. It helps to push out this content to other people, bring awareness to it. If you like, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like, especially what you don't like, so that I can improve and make better content. If you have not already, please feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay as well. Come back once a week, once a month, check out what content I have. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for watching. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll go ahead and save the game now. And we'll see you all in the next one.